Peace and love, family and friends. You are awesome for hanging out with me in Season 3 of Story Village with Auntie Oni, your favorite storyteller. Story Village is a special place where stories and music live. And guess what? We love reading books too. I could say hello in many languages, can you? Repeat after me and learn something new. Hola, sawubona, ciao, namaste, bonjour, shalom, bawoni, guten tag, salam alaikum, jambo, konnichiwa. Good day, mates. Ni hao, aloha. Did you hear hello in your language? If you did, let me know and I'll give it a go. Story Village with Auntie Oni is the place to hear sensational stories and marvelous music from villages around the world. So listen up. Today's story is based on a traditional African saying. My version is based on the book, It Takes a Village by Jane Cowen-Fletcher. It was a bright and sunny day in Story Village. Mama Nakia was outside on her farm collecting coconuts from the trees. Her children Kada and Troy were still asleep. She made them breakfast and called out, Children, wake up! It's Saturday. We must go to market. We have plenty of coconuts to sell. Kada, you will have to take care of your little brother Troy, because today I will be very busy selling these coconuts. So hurry, wash up, get dressed, and eat your breakfast. Make haste. Mama Nakia led the way out the door, holding tightly to the heavy basket full of coconuts. Sister and brother held hands tightly and walked closely beside Mama as they walked to the marketplace. They were not alone. Everyone in the village was up early, as this was a very busy day to buy and sell in the outdoor market. The marketplace was bustling with all kinds of people from all over the countryside. Hello, good morning, jambo, bawoni, bonjour, habari gani, sawubona. Mama Nakia set down the basket of coconuts and handed a coconut one by one over to Kada and Troy as they gently placed each coconut neatly on the counter of the wooden stall so everyone could see that they were for sale. Behind the stall next to Mama Nakia was Auntie Jenny, who was selling potatoes and yams. Auntie Jenny noticed, Oh my, Nakia, how your children have grown. Kada is now old enough to look after little Troy? Yes, she is, and today will be her first time to keep an eye on Troy for me. I have plenty of young coconuts full of water, and very ripe ones too for cooking. I know I will be very busy selling them all today. Mama Nakia smiled as she cracked open a coconut with her machete and handed it to Kada and Troy to drink the yummy coconut water. Then they all sat patiently by the stall, waiting for customers. Smelling the aroma of delicious food cooking for sale. Hearing the news on the radio and the drumming in the distance, and listening to people can chatter and chat about today's business. The rooster was crowing and the birds were singing. Wouldn't you know it, little Troy taps on his mother's knee. Mama, I have to go to the party, Mama. Oh, Kada, can you please take your brother to the restroom? Yes, Mama, I know where it is. And so Kada took Troy by the hand, and they walked and walked and walked all the way to the other side of the marketplace where Troy went to potty. When he came out, Kada held Troy's hand tightly, but as they passed the lady selling cassava pone, Kada stopped. It was her favorite treat. So she let go of Troy's hand and dug into her pocket for the loose change to see if she had enough money for the pone. The auntie who was selling the big slices of pone smiled, and she gave Kada a big square piece of pone wrapped in parchment paper. Just as Kada turned around, little Troy was gone. He had wandered off, and she couldn't see him anywhere. Troy! 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 Kada stuffed the pone in her pocket and ran off looking for Troy. She thought, "Oh my, Troy must be hungry." But she couldn't see far because Troy was not hungry. He was sitting on the lap of Auntie Gail, and she was feeding him a big bowl of porridge. Kada kept looking for little Troy, and she thought, "Oh my, Troy must be thirsty." But she couldn't see that far, because if she could, she'd see that Uncle Don was giving little Troy a big glass of water to drink. Kada was really worried, not only for Troy, but for what Mama Nakia would do to her if she came back without her little brother. She was getting really, really worried. "Oh my, Troy must be worried too." But she couldn't see that far, because Troy was safe, sitting in the stall with Brother Nasheed, watching him make furniture to sell. The noon sun was blazing in the sky. It was getting hot as Kada continued searching for her brother, and she thought, "Oh my, Troy must be hot." However, she couldn't see that far, because Troy was down by the river with Auntie Jawara, who was keeping her eye on him as he splashed and swam in the cool river waters. Kada was getting tired as she was searching for Troy everywhere, and she thought, "Troy must be tired too, 'cause I'm tired looking for him." But she couldn't see that far, because Troy was sleeping soundly on a mat as Brother Sheen and his son Nafis were selling their colorful handmade mats. Kada was in a panic, and she cried out, "Troy! Troy! Where are you?" Troy called back, "I'm right here. You woke me up." Troy stood up right behind Kada and was rubbing his eyes. Kada grabbed him by the arms and hugged him tightly, but she pulled him so hard he thought his arm would fall off. Ouch! Kada pulled him along as they both ran as fast as they could back to Mama Nakia. She was happy to see they were back and gave them both a big hug and kisses. You see, Mama Nakia wasn't all that worried, because she could see that far, and she knew all her friends and family in the Story Village would look after her children, and they would be safe. Because in this village, in this community, in this neighborhood, in this country, everyone takes very good care of the children. Because everyone in Story Village lives by the African saying, "It takes a village to raise a child." Thanks for listening. To hear a new story every other Saturday, follow, download, or subscribe to Story Village with Auntie Oni, however you listen to podcasts. Want to see Auntie tell more stories? Visit with me at www.auntioni.fun or say hello at hiauntioni@gmail.com. Till then, don't lose that beautiful smile, 'cause I want to see you later, sweet potato, after Wild Honey Child. Story Village with Auntie Oni is a Oni Lasana production.